Hi there! Welcome to my empties video. As I mentioned last time around, I'm trying to do a better job of keeping an eye on just how much is accumulating here in my empties basket so these videos don't get so long and unmanageable. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I have is the Tresemme Tray 2 hairspray. This is Mega Firm Control. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think this hairspray is okay. I think it's kind of a nice inexpensive one to keep in your rotation. If you just want a light bit of hold, something more for every day, I think this is okay. It's not something I would go out of my way to purchase, but if it's on sale, if it's convenient, I will pick it up and keep it. Okay, so the next thing I have is not a beauty product, but it's just something I thought was worth mentioning. These are the Bounce Burst, the Outdoor Fresh version. I really love these. Of all the laundry beads that I use, I think this fragrance is probably my favorite. I do like to rotate through them, but I just think these are really good, so I threw it in my empties bin this time just to talk with you about it. If you've not seen the video, I did one a couple years ago on my no-sew sachets using laundry beads. I think I used the Downy Unstoppables in those, but you could use whatever you like. And I really love the Bounce Burst. I will make car sachets for my closet as well, for drawers, anywhere that you would like the fragrance of the Bounce Burst. So it's really nice to use them for those. And it's just, I think it's my favorite clean fragrance. Okay, I have another hairspray here. This is the Pureology Color Stylist Supreme Control. I did really like this hairspray. The fragrance of it is not my favorite, but I think it's a really good hairspray. Very fine mist, very nice amount of hold. It's not like a freeze for super firm control, but it's better than a really lightweight, flexible hold. I really like it. It's a little bit more than I would normally like to spend. I think when I got this, it was on sale, and this is my this is my second or third one. I'm working on one right now too. So I like it if I can get it on sale. Probably not something I would buy all the time because of the price, but I think it's a great hairspray. Okay, the next product that I have is Studio 35 Beauty Nourishing Nail Polish Remover. This is from Walgreens. This isn't great. It's not bad. It's just pretty straightforward. It's a decent nail polish remover. I have purchased a replacement of this at my most recent trip to Walgreens, so it's nice. It's convenient when I'm there to pick that up. Okay, the next thing that I have are the Crest 3D White Strips. This is the Luxe version. I do really love these. They're my favorite way to whiten my teeth. I will link to that video down below if you'd like to see more about that, but I do really like these, and these were from Target. Okay, the next thing I have, actually I have a few of these, so I'll just pull them all out at once. These are my favorite makeup removing wipes. You probably see these in every single video that I do for empties. These are the Trader Joe's Cleanser and Makeup Remover Towelettes. I buy a bunch of these at a time. My mom sends them to me. I stock up on them when I'm near a Trader Joe's. I don't want to have one near me, so I am out of these right now, but I am going to be stocking up next month when I am near one. So love these. Use them every night when I have them. Very soft, generously sized. I just really like those. Okay, the next thing we finished was a Up and Up hand soap. This is Coconut Ginger. I think this made it into one of my favorites. I love the fragrance of this. I am planning on repurchasing it next time I go to Target. I like that it's clear because a lot of the soaps that you put in dispensers are either like a creamy color or maybe it'll have a little bit of a bluish tinge. So I really like that this one was clear and had a great fresh fragrance. I thought this just smelled really good, especially this time of year. And then something else I wanted to throw in my empties, not something that I use, but something my husband used, but he really liked it, so I thought I would throw it in here just to mention to you. This is the Nivea Men Energy 3-in-1 Body Wash. This is, well, I guess the fragrance is energy, and it says it invigorates with mint extract. I know anything or any type of product that has a mint extract, my husband's going to love it. He loves that feel. He likes that fresh, tingly feeling in soaps and face washes and things. So I picked this up for him, and he really loved it and wanted a replacement for it. So I thought I would just pass that along. Next up is another hairspray. I've been going through quite a bit of it this month. This is the L'Oreal Lock-It Bold Control Hairspray. Now, of all the ones that I've mentioned, this has some serious bold control. I would definitely recommend it. I love this product. I will repurchase it. I think this is great for an updo. It's not something that I typically use when I wear my hair down because I want my hair to have some movement, but when I put my hair in a sock bun and I really want it to stay there, this is my go-to. I think this does a really good job and I love it. Okay, I've also gone through, I go through a lot of these. I purchased these at Sam's Club. These are these Whispers cotton rounds. I really like these for everyday makeup removal. I tend to use these also for removing nail polish. They have a little bit of texture to them, so I kind of like that. I think they do a good job, but these are really great. They're good for the price. You can get a nice quantity of them at Sam's for about $7 for a box of them, and I think there are 6 tubes, I want to say, in the box, but really good cotton round. Okay, next I have an Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Wash. This is usually something I always have on hand. I've kind of been switching back and forth between this and an Ivory body wash that I mentioned in a favorites recently. I love Aveeno. I always come back to it. I try to find a less expensive alternative, so the Ivory is nice to mix in, but this is always a nice one to have. It just does a good job of cleansing without aggravating my skin, so I like that. I also went through a box of false eyelashes, and I really like these. These are my new favorite, so I'm definitely going to buy this multi-pack again. This is the Allure brand Naturals multi-pack number 20. I like these because they were very fine and very lightweight. These are a full lash, but I actually cut them in half because I only wear a half lash. But these were the easiest that I've had to work with. The band is really fine and thin. I was able to reuse them, and I really like the lash glue that came with it. It comes with like a little twist off top and a stick. And so it's easy to apply the glue right to the lash and then onto your eye. And I was just really impressed with these. So I'm actually going to save this box because I would like to make sure I get these exact same lashes again. So I'll put that over here. Next, I finished off a Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. I am not partial to this particular brand, but the acne wash is something that I always have. I use it occasionally on my face, probably more so this time of year, but I also use it on my body where I tend to break out in the summertime on my back and chest. So I usually always have this on hand, and I will pick up whatever is on sale. I think currently I have the Target Up and Up brand, but this is really good. I think they all pretty much work about the same. And then I finished off a Guerlain Lingerie de Peau. I am number 2, and I love this foundation. I've already purchased my backup. It's probably one of my favorites of all time. I have just a handful that I really love, but this is one that I always repurchase. I tend to wear this more for special occasions. I think this time of year I go for my IT Cosmetics CC cream more during the day, but I just wore this one the other day and I love the feel of it. I love everything about this foundation. I just think it's fantastic. Definitely worth the price. I also went through another Neutrogena product. This is the oil-free eye makeup remover. I really like this. I think it's a very solid, good, reliable product. I've already purchased a backup. It's easy to find. It's inexpensively priced, so I think this is a really good option and I love it. It does a good job. And then I also finished off, this is the L'Oreal Liner Intense. This is in the color Earth and Rock. This is a liquid liner that I really love for every day because I think it's very easy to apply. They also have it in black. This is a little less harsh. I tend to use this on my lash line, and then I take a brush with a little bit of a matte shadow and go over the top just to soften it a little bit. But this is something that I always have on hand, and I've already repurchased a backup. I'm wearing it today with an espresso powder over the top. And then this is something that I also thought was worth mentioning. I definitely don't want to give you any sort of medical advice, so please don't take this as such, but it's just something I thought I would mention. I know that we've talked about iron issues here on the channel. Some of you have mentioned you had the same issue, and I started in the last 6 months having to take an iron supplement. And this was recommended online when I was reading reviews, and I've had really good luck with it, so I thought I would pass it along because I have an empty. This is the Walgreens Slow Release Iron. A lot of people were saying that if they had to take an iron supplement, this was their preference more so than any other brand or any other store brand. So this is 45 milligrams of elemental iron or 142 milligrams of ferrous sulfate. It was working for me at my last appointment, and I've had absolutely no side effects from this. I can't even tell that I'm taking it. I take one every single day as it's recommended, as my doctor recommended, but I just thought I would mention it to you because people were so specific in the reviews that this particular slow release from Walgreens was great. It's not upset my stomach, nothing. So I just thought that might be worth mentioning. And then finally, I also went through, this is something that I always have. I've been using these for years. These are the Bausch & Lomb Opcon A Allergy Relief Drops. I just repurchased another bottle of these. I don't necessarily get the Bausch & Lomb brand. This is again something that I buy depending on what is on sale. Sometimes it's cheaper to get the Walgreens version. This happened to be on sale, this brand, when I got these, and I think I bought the name brand again. But these are my favorite itchy, watery red eye drops, I guess you could say, for my allergies. I use these every morning and they seem to do a pretty good job at keeping the redness and the itchies at bay most of the day, but you can reapply them if you need them. But I just always have these. It's just a staple. It's just something I do every single day. So I thought I would mention those as well. So that is it. That is everything that's in my empties bin. I hope I kept this a little bit more manageable. Looks like I am down on my time maybe a little tiny bit. So I thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.